Every single day for 33 years.
Yeah.
He never missed a day. When he was home, he had a specific place he would run. And then when they would be on vacation, he would find places to run. He never missed a day. I remember one day, or one time he had tendonitis and he actually was on crutches to go to school. And he would come home and put the crutches up, go run his miles, and then come back and be on the crutches. And he kept a little notebook of all
Where he ran.
Yeah, and how many miles.
Places, yeah.
So it was, I think he ended up with over 76,000 miles he logged, he figured, so. My name is Jill Waite, and I live in Ontario, Ohio.
I'm Nancy Waite. Bruce was my husband.
How I am related to mesothelioma is my father, Bruce Waite, was diagnosed in 2002 and passed away in 2003.
Okay.
I can speak for myself on this. I thought he was going to beat it too, because there wasn't anything that I thought that the three of us couldn't beat. I mean, we'd come up against things before as a family and maybe dented and wounded, but we made it through. So I thought there wasn't a doubt in my mind that we were going to beat it. Her birthday's March 24th in 2002, and that's when he noticed that he was trouble breathing.
It was unbelievable. Bruce Waite, I've never heard you cough like that in my life. What is going on? Well, he hadn't told me that he had to stop and catch his breath when he was running, and he never used to do that.
It was June 10th of 2002 because he had been diagnosed with walking pneumonia. And so it was that day that they realized that there was something else going on there. The misdiagnosis at that point was that it was gastrointestinal cancer and that we had 2 weeks. And on the 17th, the biopsy came back. I'm almost embarrassed by that time because we went to the doctor and they told us it's not gastrointestinal cancer, it's mesothelioma. We had no idea what that meant, but what we translated it into was we have more than 2 weeks, and so it can't be as bad as what you just told us. You know, the first diagnosis has to be worse than mesothelioma. We were so happy because we had more time. And then I hit the internet. What I started reading was, I realized what then we were dealing with. What we learned through the process is the fact that asbestos was used in way more things than anybody could have possibly ever even thought about. And when we were looking through the places that my dad had worked, he had taught at the school for 30 years. He worked a summer at Westinghouse. He worked at a service garage. He worked with his uncle doing contracting work, and all the areas in which asbestos was present.
But at the time he worked for his uncles, you're talking many, many years ago, where asbestos was in everything and nobody realized it was going to be an issue.
They were doing some renovation on the school, so they moved his classroom into the basement, basically
Next to
into the
the
boiler
boiler
room.
room.
And every morning when he would get to school, he would have to wipe all the dust off the desks. He spent his life instilling into other people with money as the second thought. And the thing that takes him from us is a disease that people were more interested in making money than they were about the people. That is absolutely a travesty. Everybody be glad I'm not God, because I would pass judgment on a few people. Because I don't know how you put your own profit above people.
I mean, the man told me 3 to 4 times a day that he loved me, and he showed me half a dozen times a day that he loved me by action, by doing things to help my life be better. So yes, I feel cheated, absolutely. They don't have enough money to compensate for his loss. There is not enough money in this world, I'm telling you right now.
So I would say then it was the inability to catch his breath when he was running. But he didn't want to give that up, so sometimes we would go for walks, and so the runs became walks, and then the walks became shorter, and then it became where he couldn't even do that.
Couldn't do it. The man was in dire pain for 9 months. But I can tell by looking at him that he was in horrible pain. Now, nobody deserves that. I'm sorry. Nobody should have to be in that kind of pain for not doing anything wrong, you know? So, no, I don't think I'll ever totally recover.
There's probably a period of time after he passed away for, I can't even tell you how long it is, that if you ask me to give you a memory from that time, I have none. I spent a whole lot of time in anger.
I said to my friends, I have two choices. I can sit in a corner, or I can put one foot in front of the other one. Magic for you, I have no great advice. The only thing I can tell you is you put one foot in front of the other one and constantly keep doing that. I don't know what else to tell you.
Here's what I would say. I think people just assume that it is no longer...
They do.
Yeah, an entity that we have to deal with. I don't know that people are aware enough of, because, you know, especially when Dad was diagnosed, mesothelioma was not a well-known disease. And so when you'd say to somebody, well, my dad has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, they go,
what?
And so,
how do you say that?
You know, then it hit, and everybody's on TV saying all this stuff, but people still don't know what it is. They may understand that there's a word out there, but they still don't understand fully what all it entails and what it means. And so I think that it's in so many products that people don't realize, because now if you say, oh wait, it's not banned.
Yeah, people.
You know?
That somebody just said that to me in the last couple of days. What do you mean? Isn't it banned? I said, no, it's still being used.
I always say, mesothelioma is an insidious enemy that doesn't really care who it attacks and how badly it harms them before it kills them. Maybe I can't stop mesothelioma from coming into somebody's life, but I can help fight it for the people who are hurting.